Hello and welcome back. In an enterprise production environment, there are many services like the web server, DB server, or the ETL server. All these services needs to be up and running all the time. So we need to create a process which keeps on monitoring these services. There might be some instance where the server is down. For example, in case of database, there might be some issue with the underlying node. The node is not functional. That might lead to the outage for some time. In case of web server, there might be lot of traffic and the server is not configured to be that scalable, and that can lead to the outage. There could be n number of reason, but irrespective of that, we should create a process which continuously monitor all these critical services. So as part of this section, we are going to learn how do we create the script which will monitor the services and will make sure it is up and running all the time. So for this, we are going to use two new utility. One is Redis. So Redis is a lightweight database which is used to store key value pair of data in memory. We are not going to deal with the data itself because we are not learning specifically Redis. That would be a different topic in itself, but we are going to deal with Redis. We are going to install, start the Redis database, and we are going to bring it down, and then we are going to check if our script is working or not, whether it is able to trigger it in case this database is down. To check if the services is up or not, we are going to use the Netcat utility. Netcat and Redis both are not natively available. We are going to install both the Redis and Netcat package. We will also be learning how to install external packages in a Linux environment. For different Linux distribution, we have different package manager. So we are going to check which Linux distribution we are using and accordingly which package manager to use. For example, Ubuntu uses apt-get, Red Hat uses yum. So there are different package managers for different Linux distribution. Once the packages are installed and the environment is set up, then we are going to create a script named keepredisup.bash. As the name suggests, this script will be responsible to keep the Redis database up all the time. So it is going to check every minute if the Redis server is running or not. If it is not running, it will bring it up. Until now, we have been creating a script and running it in the terminal. But this script is going to be little bit different. This script will be running in the background. And also, even if we close the terminal, we are going to see this. We will be closing the Cloud Shell terminal and we will be reopening a new Cloud Shell terminal. Even then, this script will be active and will be monitoring the Redis database. So essentially, we are going to run the script in background even when the terminal is killed. This is called daemon. So we are going to create the daemon script. So the definition of daemon script is that ideally it does not require any user input and it keeps on running in the background silently doing its job. But there may be instances when this particular process is terminated by any external process. Let's say there is a housekeeping process which runs every week, and if there is a rule configured, like if a process is running for more than 5 days continuously, kill it because it might be consuming a lot of CPU space. There may be n number of reason this process could get terminated. So in that case, the Redis will be down and we don't want that. So we are going to create another watchdog script, Redis underscore watchdog. What will this script do? This script job is to keep an eye, keep a watch on the keep Redis up process. If that process is not running, then it is going to rerun that particular script. But this is not the end. In a real time scenario, maybe during the weekend, or there might be some specific period when there will be outage. The outage could be due to many reasons. For example, there is some patches which needs to be installed, the version needs to be upgraded. So in that case, what will happen is that the watchdog script will also be terminated because the server itself is going under reboot. So every process will be terminated. So once this server is rebooted and it is now running again after installing all those patches or version upgrade, watchdog script and keep redis up script is not going to run by itself. So here we need something which will trigger the watchdog script, and in turn the watchdog script will trigger the keep redis up script, and that's how we will make sure redis services is always up and running. So for that, we are going to also learn how to schedule a job using cron utility. So we will be creating a cron job which will be scheduled to run the watchdog script every minute. We will be learning many new concepts. So let's meet in the next tutorial. Until then, happy learning. Bye bye.